Hey guys, and welcome back to my playthrough of Assassin's Creed 2. Now, on the last episode, we helped out the thieves on, well, regaining their strength. Now, let's finish it off.
Ah, Ezio. I was hoping you might return. I want your advice on something.
Of course. Tell me what troubles you.
Emilio has turned some of my own men against me.
Bribery and blackmail, is it?
Yes, and we cannot strike until the traitors are dealt with. They're still somewhere in this district, keeping tabs on us and reporting back to Emilio.
Not for much longer, they're not.
Identify and kill the traitor's thieves. Okay. The leader of the Venetian Guild. He was born very born. He can't follow the coven while his mother was living mate for Bellini family, teaching us how to rank. The dude has low social rank, found several times. But nurse school last tonight, all from the only reported actual robbery known as Venetian estate happened to be owned by Red. Go to the University of Padua. His statement according to God before he said hard work is not enough to gain superiority in Venetian society. If one truly wants more, one has to take it. Okay. Well, let's deal with the closest one. Usually they're at the center of the circle, so...
What's
Yep. They're there. Two more guys around. Yikes. Ah, shit. Shit. Sorry, dude. Let's kill these two first. Guessing correct. Yeah, he's at that ship. So I want to avoid them. I'll have to come at this angle. So easy. And bye-bye. Let's hire you guys. Aha. There we go. I believe to kill him you... Okay, let's get them out of the way first. Ah, shit, come on. Okay. Bye-bye. Alright, time for the finale. And to be Emilio.
Please, enter. Your good work has restored us to our former strength, Ezio. We are ready to strike.
Just tell me what needs to be done, and I'll see that it is.
You'll approach from above under the cover of night. Emilio has posted archers around the palazzo. Kill them, but do so quietly. As they fall, my men shall replace them.
What about the guards?
When you finish with the archers, we'll regroup in front of this building here, and discuss next steps.
Nessun problema. I'll take care of the archers and return to you.
Then it's settled. In bocca al lupo.
Crepi lupo.
Alrighty. Let's go do what I do best.
Whatever's on his mind, it must be important.
Okay. Next one. Bye bye. Okay. Ooh, chest. This one, I believe I have to hang from the, yeah, I do. Hello? You know what, forget him for now. Let's go after him first. Get low enough. Sides.
Get that! He's in your...
Oh yeah. Is he below? Yep.
Well done, Ezio. Everything is going according to plan. As we speak, my men are replacing the archers you've removed. The way to the palazzo is clear now.
But not the building itself. Emilio's guards still patrol its border.
Use my men. They can distract the guards. Save you from having to fight.
And when it comes time to storm the place, remember what I've taught you.
Seek out, though, Ezio. We await word of your success.
Okay. Time to get my own thieves. Alright. Now where should I enter? Huh, over there.
Got it.
Come on.
Oh, you won't get away.
Damn it. Jump here.
Got you.
You guys are still around.
Your little house of cards is crumbling, Emilio.
A minor setback. It will be dealt with. This povero Scemo Antonio and his thieves.
Never mind then. It's the assassin you should be worried about.
Why? Is he in Venezia?
He's been here for weeks. How could you be so blind?
Unlike you, I've been busy. Someone had to provide the weapons to our brother in Firenze.
Yes. And we also were good that.
Enough with the bar. What is it you want, Carlo?
Maestro has called the meeting. 3 days from now at Santos Catania.
Very well. I'll be there.
Assuming you still live. If you want my advice, I'd find a less conspicuous place to wait. Seta is a target.
Seta is a fortress.
If you say so. Goodbye, Emilio.
Cazzo, what if he's right? You, call for my boat. It should be close. When it arrives, load those crates and prepare to sail. I'll be right back. If Carlo speaks true, I must find a place to hide, just until the meeting. Then we'll deal with the assassin. He must be working with Antonio. That means the attacks. No, I've worked too hard for this.
Damn it, he's inside. Yep. The best place to strike, yeah, is over there. Okay. Is he coming inside here? Oh, come on, really?
Don't they understand? There is so much less crime. The people have better lives. So some must leave. It is the price of progress. Why must the assassins always interfere? Like Giovanni. If he had just left well enough alone.
Okay. New plan. Where is he? Okay. When he
Is the
comes...
ship loaded? Are you ready?
It is done. Let us go.
Yes, and quickly.
Really?
Do not be afraid.
I feel no fear, assassin. Only regret. I sought unity, stability, order.
At too great a cost.
Progress demands sacrifice.
Non trova alcuna gioia in questo, ma non c'è altro modo. Requiescat in pace.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, we couldn't resist. Come, let's open the gate for Antonio.
Yeah, that was brutish, but hey, it works.
Setta's fallen and Emilio is no more. All thanks to you, Ezio. Go! Tear down Emilio's banners. Return what he has stolen from the people. Tell me, Ezio. How can I repay you for your service?
Money's always nice.
Easy enough. What else?
Emilio was meeting with a man named Carlo. He looked to be a government official. Do you know him?
Carlo Grimaldi. He sits on the Council of 10. Why do you ask? What are you up to?
I have a meeting to attend.
That was weird. Why am I up here? Ah, whatever.
My aim.
What is Emilio?
I told him to be here.
You told him yourself, in person.
Yes, myself, in person. I'm concerned that you don't trust me.
As am I. Perhaps you'll arrive with the others. Walk with me.
And okay.
So, how go things in the palace?
Honestly, it's difficult. Mocenigo keeps his circle closed. I've tried to lay the groundwork, making suggestions, but he has other voices at his ears.
Then you must work hard. You must become part of his inner circle.
See, I understand. But it's harder than I expected.
And why is that, Carlo?
I don't know, he just... the Doge doesn't like me.
I wonder why.
It's not my fault. I keep trying to please him. I learn what he craves and I have it delivered. The finest jams from the orchards of Sardinia, the newest fashions from Milano.
Yes, and that's called being a sycophant.
What? What did you call me?
A doormat, a flatterer, a bootlicker. Need I go on?
Bastardo. You don't know what it's like. You don't understand the pressure in there.
Oh, I don't understand pressure.
No, you have no idea. You are a government official. I am 2 steps from the Doge himself. I am beside him day and night. You wish you could be where I am.
Are you done?
All right, then.
Hardly. You listen to me now. I'm close. The Doge can be recruited to our cause. I'm sure of it. I need a little more time.
Time is not a thing we have in great supply.
We've got the time to
Keep moving.
Is it much further?
Don't be such a little girl.
Oh dear. Dress make my ass look large. Well, aren't you a sight to feast my eyes upon? Smile. What was that?
Buongiorno, cousin. Signor Carlo?
We thought Emilio would be with you.
Emilio is dead.
What? How?
The assassin. The same one who hunted down the Pazzi. He's here in Venezia.
E così? Silvio, did you not know? He could be anywhere. He could be here right now and we might not even know. He struck Emilio inside his own palazzo.
And so, what of our plans?
There is no longer time for subtlety, my brothers. We must act now.
But Marco, I'm so close. A few more days, if I can just...
No. It happens this week. We should keep moving.
And what does the Spaniard have to say of this change of plan?
You can ask him yourself soon enough.
He's here? From Roma?
Venduto.
So I've heard.
Good. Then perhaps he's made a decision.
About what, cousin?
About which of us shall step into the roles of the Doge.
I didn't know there was a decision to be made. Surely the choice is obvious to all.
Obvious indeed. It should be the one who organized the entire operation. The one who came up with the idea of how to save the city.
There is no lack of value in tactical intelligence, good Silvio. But it is wisdom one needs to rule. Do not think otherwise.
Calma, amici. Please. There's no need for this. You know it's not up to either of you. For all we know, he may not even choose Barbarigo.
You know what?
And why not me? I'm the one who's done all the hard work.
Basta! We wait for his arrival.
Are you sure he's coming?
Yes!
Senor, we should move a little faster. I feel eyes on us.
Oh, come on. Are you kidding me?
How do we deal with troublemakers, you ask? We separate them. From their arms, legs, Goliath, go!
Thank you, Dan.
Don't be an idiot.
We will move at
Next
your
time
pace.
will be your last, capito?
This guard's a good find, cousin. How much did you pay for him?
Perhaps not as much as he deserves. He saved my life on 2 occasions, though he's not much of a conversationalist.
Enough with your inane prattle. The choice of Doge was never up to any of you, and you were never given permission to make plans.
Forgive us, Maestro. We wish only to serve.
The plan is this. Doge Mocenigo will die tonight. And once the deed's been done, Marco shall take his place.
Vi ringrazio umilmente, Maestro.
Good. Messer Grimaldi, you are closest to Mocenigo. You work the most vital. Serve us well, and it won't be forgotten. Walk with me. I don't want any blood spilled, you understand? It must appear to all that he goes quietly.
Certo, Maestro.
When are you closest to him?
I have full run of the palace. He may not care to hear what I have to say, but he trusts me by now as one of his own.
Bravo. Then I want you to infiltrate the
After you, bello.
So be it.
Marco, can you furnish us with a suitable toxin on short notice?
I defer to my cousin. That is really his area of expertise.
Ah, Silvio.
I am at your service, Maestro.
What can you bring to get this done?
I will confer with my associates in the streets, but chances are good that I can procure some cantarella.
Yes, and what is that?
It is a most effective form of arsenic. Trace.
Really?
Ah, va bene, va bene. Then it's decided.
Looking for a good time?
Bene. So, could you help me fix my dress?
You need to relax, our boys.
Ah, damn it.
Have you gentlemen found the best ladies in all the città?
by so many handsome gentlemen.
What a big strong. That's so.
Something
Big
down the
time.
front of my dress.
Ciao, bello.
Wait, mysterious. Come enjoy our life of war.
News from abroad has arrived. There is talk of unrest among the Ottoman ranks. The Doge and Council attend meet this day. You did not
Damn it.
Forgive me, Maestro, but is this not perhaps a tad dangerous for you? Involving yourself so intimately with the minutiae of our plans.
I feel the need to involve myself more directly. The Pazzi disappointed us in Firenze. I pray you will not do the same.
Do not worry this time. The Pazzi were a bunch of foolish...
The Pazzis were a potent and venerable family, reduced to rubble by one young assassin. Do not underestimate this troublesome foe who now haunts your city. Or the same fate will befall the Barbarico. I want this done promptly. Bene, I must return to Roma. Time is of the essence. Do not fail us.
Che idiota sono. I should have kept my eyes on them. I need to go and see Antonio if I have any hope of salvaging this mess I've made.
Okay.
All who need aid are... Next time, then. Buona fortuna.
News from abroad has arrived.
Okay.
There is talk of unrest among the Ottoman ranks. The Doge
So this is where I'm gonna leave it off. Well, not before. Hey guys, and welcome back to this episode of Bite Size History. Now, today I would like to talk about the oldest profession in the world. In this time period, there's actually two types of, ladies of the night. The courtesans and the common streetwalkers. Now, the streetwalkers are pretty much down on their luck in every single sense of the word. And any general tropes you can think of today is pretty much, applicable to them. But the other type, the courtesans, they are not just, there to do the deed and take your money. They are seen as cultured women to provide entertainment with. While the horizontal tango may be on the menu, it's not just the only thing they provide. They also sing, dance, read poems, and they are generally seen as more high class than the common streetwalkers. And generally older men might just have one as a mistress. Now, the life of a courtesan is actually pretty rocky. They are at a high risk of STDs. Financially, they have to keep their client happy in order to get money. And virtually there's no legal protection against violence. But don't let that fool you, because sometimes these courtesans actually came from noble families. They were patricians. The reason they became courtesans is because their family actually got into hard times, and they have to step up and become the breadwinners of the family. Now, when it comes to noble women, there's actually two choices you can do in life: marry into a family, or become a nun. And generally, both of these actually require money. Like, the first one requires you to pay a dowry. The second one, I believe, also requires some fees to go into the nunnery. And eventually it got to the point where both require too much money that a single family can't handle it. So what's the third choice? They just became courtesans. Now, don't let the idea fool you. Some of them are actually really, really successful. The successful ones has a chance to end up in a noble's court or parties. And depending on who your benefactor is, you may hold a lot of sway. And today we might like to, laugh and really discuss when somebody say they are sex workers. Back in this time, they actually hold a lot of envy from women and generally have a lot of suitors. Now, in terms of social acceptance, back in this period, sex is seen as a sin, but they also see courtesans as a necessary evil. Because, I don't really like to say this, but without them, you can expect sexual violence to go up through the roof. And generally, churches or members of the church actually owns the brothel. I believe there's one British, either bishop or father, who is actually a brothel owner. And it's not actually that bad. The brothel actually acts as a tax farm. So, and basically they rake up a lot of taxes. Often or not, their patronage is the specific thing that kept the local tailors, the local jewelers, and general specialized shops from, going bankrupt. However, by the 1500s, things actually goes downhill really fast. A widespread of STDs actually put sex workers, both courtesans or streetwalkers, in a very bad spot. Eventually, Pope Pius V in 1566 started to, not really eliminate, but he is trying to eliminate the trade itself. He issued a papal bull saying that within a week, they must leave Rome, and within the other week, they must leave the papal state itself. And from then on, the trade actually just goes down and down until, to today. Some may like to demonize it, but, I don't see it going anywhere anytime soon. And yeah, that concludes this episode's Bite-Size History. And that's it for this video. Thank you all for watching, and see you guys next time. Ciao.